2013, we received an application for a project from a small town in Sergipe called Santa Luisa de Itaim, and it was a project trying to develop a coding program with children and adolescents in small fishermen community. I have the honor to introduce Mr. Saulo Barreto, co-founder of IPTI, Institute of Research in Technology and Innovation. Saulo is an engineer with a PhD in structural analysis of complex problems and co-founder of the Institute of Research in Technology and Innovation, where he's responsible for institutional relations and new businesses. Since 2009, he has coordinated the consolidation process of IPTI as an international reference center in social technologies. IPTI is located in southern Sergipe, in Santa Luisa de Itaim, one of the poorest municipalities in Brazil, a city he believes will be the most creative in the world. And I would like to introduce Mr. Jonathan Lau, founding partner of Predictively Consulting. Mr. Lau is founding partner of Predictive Consulting, a company which measures the financial impact of brand, innovation, human capital, and other intangible assets. He's co-author of Invisible Advantage, in addition to 2 other books and numerous articles. He has worked with organizations such as Pfizer, General Motors, Petrobras, Major League Baseball, Southwest Air, UPS, United Technologies, the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff, the Federal Reserve Bank, the European Commission, and the Chinese Ministry of Technology. Mr. Lau serves as Deputy Assistant Secretary for Work and Technology Policy at the U.S. Department of Labor. He's a graduate of Dartmouth College and Yale University.
Said, you are crazy. So now some people, not yet my mother, they say, you are a visionary. I mean, visionary is just a crazy person with reputation. So we really need to think crazy if you really want to change and make impact. We are not talking here, if you really want to impact, if you really want to change, we are not talking about technology itself. We are talking about change mindset. And this takes time. It's not something that we can teach. Well, the village of Campo Nossa Senhora is a small village, and she teaches what we call multiseriada classroom. Multiseriada means that you have students for the first, second, and third grade in the same classroom, because there is no inhabitants enough to create these specific classrooms. And as a bonus, she has 2 students with mental disability. So the investment is the only hope we have in Brazil to finance in the months. We achieve this quality of level. So this is a watercolor from Mateus. It's amazing. But there are 2 things here. Talent, he has a talent before. The best thing, the best opportunity we could offer is not a school opportunity, it's a real professional opportunity. And commitment. Along this period, we not just focus on training or preparing Mateus to be a good illustrator. We also try to prepare him to be a good citizen, to understand ethics. Not ethics to be not corrupt, because it's all obvious. But ethics in terms of understanding that he is involved in a very poor region. He has a duty to become a social entrepreneur on his community. It's not about generosity. It's about competitiveness. It's about being capable to really build business in the future. So, after that, so you see efficacy here. So then he became art teachers on these schools. When I talk about Mateus, I'm talking about a set of students, of course. And he started to teach art in the school of his village. So those are draws from the students from Mateus. So it's the same quality he can teach as he received the beautiful book about mangrove, bilingual, Portuguese and English, that you also can download from our website. Some companies from the fashion sector came to us to talk. But most of the companies, they came to talk with us just to buy some draws and make a collection. Say, look, this guy is going to take the money, buy an iPhone, and continue to be poor. We need commitment, we need a partnership. And the only one who accepted this challenge was Morena Rosa. The whole fashion collection from March 2017 was drawn.
I just found this slide 2 days ago. Just sent it to Saulo yesterday. So in creating IPTI and his philosophy for delivering social technology, He had no knowledge of this. But inherent in his approach is the ability to imbue his partners in the community, his partners in business and in government with these kinds of skills in order to help them achieve the outcomes that are necessary.